Like if Vince Carter can still get up, D Wade should still better get up.
Say he made it to say he was 35 years old. Let me ask you a question, Tyisha.
Yes.
You see the story about Isaiah Thomas and his sister?
Of course.
Your thoughts? I don't know if I could have played that game. I know the game that's your job and you always want to play that, but just the sorrow going out to him and trying to play a game, he still put up 33 points, which was pretty
Here's
awesome.
why I respect him. He's worked hard
Yeah.
to get to that place, and his sister would not want him to not play
Right.
because of what happened. And, he had to dig deep. And the fact that he scored 33 points, I mean, it really just speaks to who he is. But I think they said after game 2 he's going to go spend some time with his family. But I think that it takes a true warrior, a true lover of the game to just, put everything aside and just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I can
The
just see it.
pictures of him.
Oh man, that's what got me the pregame. And
Yeah.
during the game, you can still see it, but still to put up 33 points, Maceo, that's still pretty.
Well, once the lights come on, it's time to go.
I mean, that's
you
probably
put everything aside.
If you're there,
Yeah, and that's probably
Go hard in the paint.
it probably about normalcy
Yeah,
to him. Once he went back home and all that stuff, it was tough for him. But I mean, hey, he's a gamer.
I can actually say, man, it looks like when they tipped the ball, he did like a little shake of the head.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
like it's
snap
ball
out of
time.
it.
Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah.
It's time to go, man. But I was just looking at that, and this, sometimes we look at the game, but I saw some people this weekend, like you said, the Greek Freak in Milwaukee and all that. But I saw some teams that, like Utah this weekend, that I wasn't expecting.
Utah's a very good basketball team.
People need to realize what's going on with them. They're pretty good. Cleveland right now is in a fight. They right now by 12 against Indianapolis. But I overall think this is a great time of the year because you blend in NBA playoffs with the first few weeks of baseball. Because baseball right now is pretty hot. Everybody's loving it, especially in Atlanta.
Yeah. Boston, too.
Right now. Yeah, you got your new stadium. Everybody getting there and all that.
It's nice out.
Yeah. Now we got you Boston down there.
Sorry.
It may come up.
It may come up.
Right. I mean, just might.
Explain the time how is it at Boston, the Red
Right
Sox?
now, well, the Green Monster is a historic thing. And
Yeah.
so it's like a really old stadium, but it's so much fun to be at that stadium. My dad talks about how he used to save his little quarters so that he could go there. I mean, it costs a lot of quarters to go there now, but just to be able to get him some tickets to sit right behind home plate and just eat everything that comes across your way, New England chowder. It's so good. I just love being at Fenway. It's a good time.
Fenway.
That'd be one of them
Fenway.
bucket list things, get the Fenway
Yeah.
and see the game in the big Green Monster.
It's worth it.
Have you ever sat behind it?
No, I try to sit under it. But there's so many places to sit in that place. It's amazing. It's like no other stadium that I've seen. And I don't mean it's the best. It's just a place you need to visit.
Make sure your thoughts on the opening at SunTrust this weekend. Good response so far about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, considering that they moved to Cobb County and everybody was kind of, against it, but it's something that needed to be done. Atlanta pretty much said that we ride with the Falcons. So the Braves felt like, listen, most of our fan base probably up 75, up 400 anyway.
Right.
So let's move out there. I mean, you can't never hate on the new stadium.
And it's a smaller stadium,
Right.
So
Because that means they wasn't filling up Turner Field.
No, it was Turner Field. And Turner Field was, even though it was near Martin, it wasn't near Martin.
Yeah.
Still had to
Right. It was still issues. Still issues
had
getting
to
there.
get there and all
Yeah.
that. But I heard good things about it, man. Baseball
It's
season.
beautiful. I mean, the
Everything looks
park is
pretty.
beautiful.
We'll see how it is in about 2 months.
Yeah, like say, check them the dog days of summer, like around All-Star break.
If we still in it, if not, you
I
can
think
get.
we need to cheer on the team and not worry about the stadium so much. Stadiums don't win championships. Just saying. No shade. It's too early.
It's 8:15. 8:14.
There she go.
Not really.
You're right.
Nice card,
Because you've been worse. Yeah, yes, you've been worse.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good for the Braves. The excitement, they're back home, they're winning. Brandon Phillips. I mean, we should have brought Brandon Phillips home 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I just love the way this guy plays the game.
On paper, it looks like say, we got some talent that's a little bit past their prime, and Kemp and Phillips and all that. So it should be a fun time. You know,
Bartolo Colon.
Yeah, Bartolo, like, he about 48.
He about 60.
Stepping up on that plate.
Pushing 60.
And then through 7 innings, though.
Just see what they can do.
Oh, I mean, listen, he's a great arm
we're already
force.
working with it, so
No doubt.
let's see what we can do.
I was looking at Bartolo like, let's see if he probably good the first few games. Let's see how he do about July 4th. See, when he a little tired, a little bit older.
It's hot.
The arm get the strength. We're gonna see, man.
But the good thing about once they really finish the development up there, because they wanted to make it like a pre-post type event. Yeah, they want you to kind of get there, and that's gonna help the parking. You know, people gonna kind of stagger in, get there early, leave late. You know, T.I. threw a concert. He had a pop-up concert Saturday.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So,
nobody knew.
Like I said, man, this great weekend of sports, man. I enjoyed it.
It's a great weekend of sports every week.
Yeah. We'll see you in August.
Yeah.
We come back, man. We're gonna talk to our family. Tyisha, stay with us, Sister Crush.
Major key alert. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Marie Callender's knows that you may not have time to roll out dough for a perfectly flaky crust that's made from scratch. Or enough time to mix vegetables with all white meat chicken and a homemade gravy. She knows you may not have a moment to crimp the edges of your favorite chicken pot pie. But Marie Callender's does. And when she's done, all you need to do is find time to grab someone special, sit down, and savor. Marie Callender's, it's time to save.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com, and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Hey, Dr. Phil here. You know, I help people solve difficult problems every day, but one problem has me stumped: childhood hunger. Nearly 16 million children in America struggle with it. Luckily, the Feeding America network of local food banks collects surplus food, giving hope to hungry children and their families. But they need your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council. You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
You do your thing, all right? Don't be nervous, okay? It's easy.
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
I say that to say this. If you wouldn't have did what you would have did, then we wouldn't have been where we was at to get what we got.
That just don't make no sense, dog.
It's The Crush on SSNATL.com.
We're going to that crushing interview brought to you by Oracy Software. The Oracy team is committed to providing full lifecycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. Oracy's motto is when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to Oracy.com, ORASI.com for more information. All right, Maceo, do your informal, formal introduction, bro.
Do it right.
Ooh.
I'm not a junior. I'm an original. But go ahead. Shout out to
Tyisha Fernandes, how you doing, man? Hey, man, coming to the microphone, man. Our family, man. She don't need all the bells and whistles, man, because she gonna probably end up getting beat up before the show ends anyway. Tyisha Fernandes to the microphone. Hi, Tyisha. How you doing today?
Good evening. I'm good, Maceo Heard. What's up?
What's going on?
Man, I'm glad to be back. How long has it been? It's been like
November.
10 reporters.
November.
Like 10 reporters ago I was here.
November.
Wow, was that long ago?
November.
Yeah, like 10 reporters.
November. let's keep going.
Oh my God. Okay, Tyisha, what the
Yes.
heck is going on in Atlanta with these roads? Talk to us.
I'm like,
85-20 now. What the heck is going on?
Hold on.
whose bad karma are we getting?
So we had a bit. They gonna have that thing finished before June 15th.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Thank you very much.
I would agree with that. So, they have a plan, and it's always better to pad it on the end where you have some extra time than to have it on the end where you say it's going to be ready at a certain time and then it's not. So, and you've heard about there are going to be incentives and bids for people to get it done faster, which I think is going to be a good thing for everybody. And that is what, mid-May, I think they're predicting. So
Wow.
I think it's going to be more like May. But the safe answer is June 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Over promise and then
And
get somebody
then,
in and all that stuff. I just looked like today, people don't know, 20 just said, hey, they were doing some work up underneath it.
I mean, seriously, when I heard that, and that there was a guy on a motorcycle at that second when the road buckled,
Right.
sent him airborne.
Yeah.
I mean, you just are like, okay, what's going on on the road? And it's all different reasons. It's not like this one had anything to do with a fire. But to me, the concerning part is, do we really know what it is? I mean, they said it was some gas work being done, but what exactly? And how can it just buckle that easily? So there's a lot of questions to be answered that I think even GDOT is trying to, make sure they answer correctly.
So on a day like today, where we get so many stories, but then to get that story, how does that sit in the newsroom in the buzz? How does that sit in the trucks? You guys reports. How does that change you guys' day?
Well, the good thing about Channel 2 being the most historic station in Atlanta, a lot of people who are really dedicated news watchers are going to call us first.
Mhm.
So sometimes we'll get calls to our news desk letting us know what happened before we can even get it confirmed by first responders. So, we send Chopper over, News Chopper 2. Now we have News Drone 2.
Mhm.
So people don't really act like you would probably think crazy. There's definitely a lot of commands being yelled and things, but I think everyone is so used to handling high pressure situations that it's just like, we just do it.
So if you come in, like we talked a lot about, you come in, you have your story ready to go.
Right.
And then breaking news happen.
Yeah.
And they say, we need you to go hit that. Do you take that story that you had and just say, I come back to it? Or how do you handle that at that point?
Depending on what it is, if it needs to be done that day, they might pass it on to someone else. But usually it's just that story goes on the back burner and you're totally focused on the new thing that's happening. And, some people have personalities where they can't switch gears as easily as you would like them to. So it's interesting to have all those different personalities in one place, making it happen.
I've been trying to tell everybody, just going back to this bridge down here. Every day I go by, because I come around, I give myself enough time, let me go down there and see what that bridge like.
Right.
And every day it looks different. And that's why, I'm
People
always
like you slowing down, watching.
No, I'm not slowing. It was no need to slow down because it's already slow.
You're going to see it.
Yeah, you're going to see it.
So wait, what side are you on? Are you on the side where they put the fence now? Or
Yeah, I'm always going, going
North
back
or south?
going back south.
Okay.
Yeah, so I never come north.
Okay, so
Never.
you're coming south.
Yeah, I'm always coming south. But again, and that's why I'm like, listen, people, it ain't gonna go. I'm like, dude, see, y'all not buy it every day. Like,
They're working
you see
quickly.
progress every day.
No one can say they're not working quickly.
Oh no, without a doubt.
They're getting stuff done.
That's I-85. That's a major.
They're installing 20 beams that weigh 80,000 pounds apiece tonight. Even let's just say they spill over into
Right.
tomorrow. I mean, that is a lot of work to be done.
Right.
And you got to think about the safety behind it too. So they're not moving as fast as, it's not the faster you go, the better. It's like, get it done right
I think
and get it done on time.
Okay, so they still sticking with that story that homeless man did that.
Well, there's a lot to come with that. I'm not going to speculate on that.
I'm just saying.
But what I'm going to say is, a lot of people feel like he's not the guy, but a lot of people feel like he is the guy. A lot of people think it's wrong for all of these attorneys to be standing behind him. A lot of people think it's his legal right to have proper representation. So everyone is going to have different opinions on this, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out in court.
I just can't believe it's going to court because it's going to be what they want it to be. Anyway.
That was a big fire.
Who's they?
They, the powers that be.
Okay.
Yeah, they.
That's a big
Right.
fire.
Yeah.
So do you think, since you can answer this question,
Mhm.
I'm going to interview you, do you think that Basil Ellaby did what he's accused of doing?
I think he may have been up under there, but I think it was other determining factors that led to him, whatever he was doing, didn't cause all that damage.
Okay.
You know, because, I mean, I ride under that bridge every day. It's a lot of other things that are up under that bridge that if probably some flammable something is around it, it may cause the bridge to collapse.
So are you talking like conspiracy theory stuff? Or
No, I never talk.
accident?
I never talk conspiracy theory. I see the barrels up under that bridge.
Oh, okay.
So I've always said, man, if something go down up under that bridge,
And when you
other
add
thing-
all the gas and oil
Right.
for years, what would they
Right.
say, 10 years?
Right.
I mean, that's,
no conspiracy. I'm not a conspiracy theory kind of guy.
I'm just checking.
It's just black and white.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not down with the Illuminati.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basil taking a fall.
Hey, wait.
Right back.
So, I'm a dog, and I just got adopted by this new human guy, and I'm starting to wonder how he got along without me. I mean, okay, something as simple as walking around the block. He's got this leash thing, and he puts me on one end and him on the other, and I'm just taking him around. I think he's afraid of getting lost. Without that leash and me guiding him along, I don't think he'd find his way back home. But it's kind of cute.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on that vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Indoor baseball, anyone?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com and let Truisms help you to the next level. Yo, it's your boy Michael McFadden. If you hear my voice right now, that means you're tuned in to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Shout out to them Cowboys. Not for real. Maceo Glaze, what up?
We're back, man. We're in our crushing interview with our family, Tyisha Fernandes.
Hey. So glad to be here.
I didn't know it was that long.
It really feels like it's been a long time.
She's the original. We're going to just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Hey, so.
Don't get me beat up.
Nobody needs to be getting beat up in here.
Let's keep going.
Recently, you was doing a Zumba challenge for a family. I want you to just describe the family, what was going on, and is it still going on, or can people still contribute to help out?
I mean, yes, they definitely can. So here's the deal. I did a story back in September about a family. It was a family of 5, husband and wife in the front seat. The husband was driving, and 2 of their kids in the back seat and their grandson in the back seat. And they were heading to a doctor's appointment for the dad, and for whatever reason, at 1 o'clock that afternoon, it was a very sharp curve, I want to add also. He veered into oncoming traffic and hit an empty school bus head on. And the driver of the school bus was fine, but dad died, son died, and grandson died. So if you think about that, just 3 generations of black men died in that car. And from everything I know about the family, they were just, some great people. And so at that time in September, I didn't know who was who. It was just kind of like, black male, black female, and just describing the children. I didn't know any names. I didn't know really anything. I interviewed the neighbor who told me that they were some really great people. And even before I got to meet them, something about the neighbor talking to me about it made me want to help. So fast forward to December, the neighbor helped me be in touch with them. I got them to sit down and do an interview, so I got to meet them for the first time. And wait, let me back up a little bit. I went to a candlelight vigil for all of them before that and just saw how much the school really loved and missed the people who passed. And anyway, met them in December, and I just felt like I need to help them. It was the mother and daughter. They had these really deep scars on their foreheads, and they were both limping, barely survived. And so I said, I got to do something. So, of course, I used my Zumba to raise some money, and they should be in a car by the end of this month. There were some things that I had to do. We didn't really raise enough money, but I got enough to move forward with some other things that I'm doing for them, and they'll definitely be in a car by the end of this month.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That is what's up.
You're also close with one Devin Gales.
Yes.
How's Devin doing?
So Devon,
there
I
you
know
go.
a lot of people like to call him Devin.
Right.
But Devon, he's doing better. He told me he can start to feel different things in his legs and his arms, like every day. He's super patient, working hard. I feel like I need to do a fundraiser for his family because just the expenses of having to stay here.
Right.
His mother can't work. His family, they didn't get that house built that they were supposed to get built. Even though UGA is stepping up, they still have like day-to-day expenses that, a little fundraiser from me could definitely help. So I think they'll be my next project. But I stay in touch with them, and they're just a great family, positive family.
Now, because they were supposed to get a house built. I mean, what actually happened?
So there's an organization, Triumph Over Tragedy. The guy who runs it is a paraplegic himself, and they said that they were going to sell the Georgia G with the Gales.
With the Gales, I remember that.
And so it was hot when it first happened. They did a press conference. They sold a bunch, but then it kind of died, and they didn't do the advertising that they could have done. And so the momentum just kind of died. The media stories weren't coming as often, and so no one was buying the sweatshirts. And so they didn't do anything else to change that. So they just said, here's the money that we raised. And the family doesn't feel like they were slighted at all. They feel like they got the money that they raised. I asked them that, and they feel totally fine with it. But they didn't get the house. So then UGA stepped up and said that they were going to do what they need to do to get the house. But, they're still not in a house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And
So
he has to be here for the Shepherd Center. That's the whole thing.
yeah, he's gonna be in here one day. We're gonna get it in.
Yeah. When he walks,
You're going to fall through.
You're gonna fall through.
I'll be crying.
Hey, man. So when we come back, it's hot seat time. We'll throw Tyisha in the hot
Who's
seat.
in it? You first.
We'll be right back.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer. I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day. I want to be a bike that races around the country. I want to be a bench on a forest trail. When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Great leaders aren't born. They're made, and not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
You know you're listening to the dopest show on the airwaves, right?
You're my boy!
It's the Crush.
On SSNATL.com.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, man, we about to go into this hot seat right now, man, where we're going to throw some questions at our girl, Tyisha, man. Some quick questions. So, make sure you want to start it off, man.
Shoot.
Tom Brady.
Yes. Really? We're just starting off like that?
Yeah, just had to
And I can just talk?
Yeah.
Tom Brady. Wow. Okay. Well, his wife wants him to retire after that historic episode of a game he gave us on Super Bowl Sunday.
It was historic.
Can I talk about it?
Talk about it.
Feel free
to talk about it.
I mean,
You got
and you
30
know we got a
seconds.
squad too. You know we got a
seconds.
squad. Wait, can we talk about this real quick? Sherman talking to the Patriots. Who's better, Sherman or Butler? And you need to explain why.
Sherman or Butler? Sherman.
Because he's more experienced.
Well, he's bigger. He's bigger and he's longer.
Butler's done his job though.
Yeah, but
for us.
if you get a chance to get a 6'2", 6'3" corner,
I want to see what Sherman does in Belichick's defense, though. Can he
You
be
know
disciplined
Belichick
enough?
makes everything better like hot sauce.
We're going to see.
I mean, let's just be for
see.
real. You think he'll be at his best if he comes. But how many memes will there be with that face when we stole that Super Bowl? How about the meme of his face and then him coming to us wearing that red, white, and blue? But sorry, I digress. Back to Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady has another hell of a wind in him to make next football season and make people like you very scared.
I'm never scared.
You should be.
Push Tom off. The next time he jump out that cliff, we're going to make sure he stay off.
You won't be able to get to him. Didn't you know the FBI found his jersey? Y'all won't be able to get
got
to him.
sales for pajamas. Go ahead, Glaze. What you got, Glaze?
We can't find that guy, but we found Tom J. But anyway, man, so
That's the only way to beat us.
is Atlanta the last stop?
For me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the last stop. I would say I'm stopped. I'm stopped. But you just never know what life brings. You really don't. And Cox Media Group owns a bunch of stations, so I don't necessarily, I wouldn't have to leave the family if I kind of wanted to move around if I needed to. But I really do love it here. I do. I talk a lot of trash about the sports, but that's only because I was born and raised in Boston and blame my father. You want his number? 508. Just kidding. Just kidding. But it's his fault that I'm so crazy with sports, but I really do love Atlanta, and I hope Atlanta finds its loyalty to its teams with these new stadiums. Because y'all, a lot of people talk about y'all, about how the love and the support. Cowboys over here, for one. Why is he a Cowboys fan? He should be a Falcons fan, 100%. He's so Atlanta. Doug, you went to Doug or what? High school you go to?
Be quiet, man.
I'm just saying.
Next
So,
question.
I hope Atlanta finds its sports nucleus here. But I'm stopped. Sorry, I keep going away from the question.
No.
I am stopped.
I don't know how I got to Doug High, but it sure got there, so. It went all the way to Doug.
I don't know how it went.
I don't like her.
I don't know how it went.
Doug High.
How great is Boston Marathon Day?
Oh my goodness. So I was home up until this morning, and so I kind of got to feel how the city was feeling it. The marathon is big for us. Everyone just kind of gets into the spirit. It's like the Christmas in April, where everyone is supportive of one another, even before the tragedy, the bombing. It was something that Massachusetts really holds near and dear. And ever since then, it just makes the city greater. And, my dad watches it from beginning to end. every year. You know, he's one of those. Yeah, you getting that rating point from him.
Getting it from him.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, just, so you've been a fan of the Boston team for all your life, right?
I have.
Which one, if you had to pick one sport that you would have to watch, which one would it be?
Definitely football. But baseball has always been big in our house because my dad had a tryout for the Red Sox. And he will always, you want to hear it, here it go. He'll tell you.
They're right.
He didn't make it. He made it to like the last cut. So baseball was always his thing. He played all sports in high school.
Right.
But baseball was his thing. But football has definitely been huge in our family. Basketball too. Hockey is kind of what we're not a huge fan of, and those fans are crazy.
Yeah, the Boston Bruins fans.
I remember ducking a beer bottle like when I was young, like whoo, shoo. Okay, gotta be quick on your feet there. Those fans are nuts.
Memories of the old Boston Garden.
The old Boston Garden. It was crickety, creakety, but I remember the smell in there. I don't know. It's like that basement smell. I don't know why I liked it, but it was the place that we always went when I was younger as a family. And I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. So for us to get tickets and for our parents to be able to buy us the things in the garden was like a big deal. It was like Disney, I loved it. I like TD Garden too, but the old garden just gives you that old Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish kind of smell.
Real quick, which stadium right now that you love to go to? Gillette, TD Garden?
Ooh, I love Gillette. Gillette is what they're trying to do with the Brave Station. It's a destination. It has all of these restaurants and shops and bars, and people don't jump right on the road, and they get there early. So I love Gillette. And it's easy to get in and out of parking-wise.
That's the hot seat. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And lead the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on that vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
JBT 700 Miami Circle 30324. It's not a chain, it's a chain reaction.
Invest $49 a month at a real gym.
For more info, go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech.
This is big business. This is the American way.
Station Network.
See ya.
What's up? It's Garrison Hurst, University of Georgia. You're listening to The Crush on Sensation Station Network. Go Dogs.
Hey, man. We still here kicking it with our home slice, Tyisha. So, okay. So, I won't be petty. Super Bowl 51. Where were you at? Where were you watching the game?
Oh, this is a tough decision. So I knew the momentum of the Falcons, and I knew how I would feel if I was around too many of y'all. So I decided to watch it in the comfort of my own home with a couple friends, and who weren't necessarily Falcons fans or Patriots fans, just kind of wanted a good game. And the first quarter, I was dead. I was dead. I was paralyzed. Second quarter, I was even more paralyzed. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. I'm FaceTiming my father. He's just doing this. Oh, yeah, if you can't see me, I'm shaking my head. He was just shaking his head. We were like, why are we just laying down? But my dad, a true New England fan, born in 1945, kept saying, we can do it. We can do it. They're going to go in the locker room, and they're going to figure this out. They didn't make it all the way here to just lay down. Not by the Falcons. Not for the Falcons. Sorry, guys. See, he's never really been down south. Yeah. So, next quarter, no more points from the Falcons. So I'm not going to lie. I started to feel like I've seen us do this kind of thing. So now I'm like, okay, all right. And then it was just play after play after play. And then your chains never moved. Your chains never moved. Ours just kept moving. 2 2-point conversions. Yeah. I mean, it was just like, the heavens opened up. And to be in the Super Bowl where you're not winning for 1 second, not 1 second were we up, and to win the whole thing was mind-blowing.
I tell you, somebody asked me the other day, I said, for 59 minutes and 59 seconds, we were Super Bowl champ.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's a 60-minute game.
Right.
It was just funny to see Glaze make all these plans, and the spot we were, they jumping around, and just
everybody love talking to Maceo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because he went into it already deflated. They didn't even make it far. I mean.
So glad y'all on our schedule next year. But yeah.
Oh, y'all got the pay?
Yeah, we gonna.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people lost a lot of money that night.
Oh yeah.
Some of it went to me.
But like I say, it was good. Like it was crazy to see Glade. He making these plans, and he had a parade.
I ain't gonna lie, the funniest question I asked Maceo.
I wanted to cover the first parade in Atlanta.
I ain't gonna lie, the funniest question I had for Maceo, they can't hit 2 2-point conversions. Maceo saying, I don't know, it's Tom Brady. Let's see.
Right, and it was so funny because
Tom Brady in the red.
He just sat there. He was doing math. He was like, wait a minute, hold on, they need touchdown, 2
Yep. So we
was like, can it happen? I was like,
that.
Bro,
yes, absolutely.
It's Tom Brady.
And Belichick.
Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, but
as Gerald Cambridge say, the Miami Dolphins, they're gonna do something to them Pats this year.
Oh yeah. Well, we always do. For some reason, we lose to Miami, even when we have no business.
Everybody be part of Miami.
Yeah, it's
South
fine.
It's South bitch.
Look,
when
Miami,
you fly from Boston,
listen, any of you Miami fans out there, it doesn't even matter if we lose that regular season game. Come see us, okay? Super Bowl champs.
5 times since 2000.
Yo.
The city's been crazy since then. Huh?
My dad turned in 72 in May. He will never see that with the same coach-quarterback combination ever in his life again.
It's been a run.
Right.
It's been a run.
2000, man. Two people.
I mean, I kind of know.
Let's not leave out suspended for the first 4 games.
Oh,
everybody forgets about that. You want to keep bringing up Deflategate, but you forget about the first 4 games. Roger Goodell, though, moment of silence, everybody, for his face when he had to give Tom Brady that trophy. Shortest speech ever.
And he has to
we were throwing stuff at the TV.
He has to be in Foxborough for opening night.
Yeah, opening night. He got to be there.
So
big smile.
You heard what they think about making an opening game for Atlanta, right?
Wait,
it's going to be the opening game.
Atlanta Cowboys.
Yeah. Listen, y'all need that thing sold out. What other team would you want to have to come in Sunday night?
That would be nice. That would be a nice game.
Listen.
It'd be great to get out first.
Anytime people want to get their ticket sales up, you got to call the Cowboys. Let's call the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Let's get the Cowboys in there.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Let's call the Cowboys.
We all going to be there. It's Sunday night, right?
I ain't doing no work.
That's Sunday night, right?
Yeah. Boy. I'm gonna break out the
I should take that day off right now.
I'm gonna break out the new cowboy shoes.
He got his water bottle over here.
I see, right?
He said the water tastes better.
Water tastes better in my
tastes like
Dallas
failure. It tastes like loss. It tastes like I didn't make it far in the playoffs.
Listen.
Right?
We got the same amount of Super Bowls. Cool out over there.
Oh.
Cool out over there. Cool out over there.
Throwback talk. When I was in elementary school.
We'll be right back.
I was good.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win a Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? but I determined that I had to have Christ first and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He'd guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Hey, Dr. Phil here. You know, I help people solve difficult problems every day, but one problem has me stumped: childhood hunger. Nearly 16 million children in America struggle with it. Luckily, the Feeding America network of local food banks collects surplus food, giving hope to hungry children and their families. But they need your help. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
If you're looking for that ratchet, you're in the wrong place. It's the nation's urban internet station, Sensation Station Network.
We're going to this Crush Rundown brought to you by Cricket Wireless. Go to cricketwireless.com or any one of their hundreds of retail stores around the metro and all over the country to get all their specials and deals. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about. So, make sure you want to start it off, man.
Sure, sir.
Go ahead, man.
The Tennessee Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota thinks he's only a few weeks away from running full speed. The Heisman Trophy, former Heisman Trophy winner, is ahead of schedule recovering from his ACL injury. It's pretty good. Pretty good. The technology and the medicine today is amazing.
Used to be, 8 months? Now
it was a year.
Yeah, it used to be gone.
It was a year. It used to be a year, and it really took you 2 years to recover from ACL.
And never came back
in the day.
Yeah.
And you were never the same. These guys are like...
Everybody tears their ACL now.
Right. Yeah. In like 6-7 months, they're back.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
You know,
strong.
They don't have to walk around with that big old zip on their knee.
Somebody invent something for Derrick Rose.
Rim shot.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to those knees. Rest in peace to the knees.
I know, and I like him. It's just so easy.
Last Thursday, man, we lost a giant in the NFL. And Dan Rooney, chairman of the Pittsburgh Steelers, passed away.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is, he's the guy that's been around. He took over for his dad, Art, back in the day. And he was also, in 2009, he was the ambassador to Ireland. Barack Obama assigned him as ambassador to Ireland. Did it for a 3-year stint. But he also was the guy, have you ever heard of the Rooney Rule? That is the reason why it is in place. Under his regime, there have only been 3 coaches at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bill Cowher, Chuck Noll, and now Mike Tomlin. Rest in peace to Dan Rooney.
The only person in the Pittsburgh organization that I like. So, yeah, we're going to miss him.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Hey, man, Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback, what's that boy name? Jameis Winston. Describes his new wide receiver, Deshaun Jackson, as a Bentley with a Ferrari engine. He is excited to get to work with his new wide receiver.
He should be.
Tampa Bay gonna be a problem, and you hear who they're trying to sign now?
Who?
Adrian Peterson.
I know.
Don't be shocked if Adrian Peterson
I still don't feel any threat from Tampa.
They still got what you call their coach.
Oh, Dirk Cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we call him, Screen?
Yeah, the Screen King.
Screen King.
Screen King.
Hey, man, Roddy White has called it a career, even though it was already pretty much over. But
finally turned the paperwork in.
Really?
But he turned the paperwork in.
Finally turned the paperwork in,
right.
yeah.
So he's 11 years. He's done on Falcons all-time lead receiver. So it's official now. Roddy White TV is out of the NFL. So shout out to you, Roddy. Congratulations on your career, buddy. Was it Alabama State?
UAB.
Alabama Birmingham. That's right. Thank you. But 11 years, not bad. Shout out to you, man. What you got, Base?
Hey, man, Kenya sweeps the Boston Marathon with Jeffrey Kimuyu. He won the men's division, and Etna Kiplagat for the ladies.
Kenya always.
Yeah, they represent.
And I love it.
And for the ladies side, like, it wasn't like nobody within like miles of her.
It's
She
never
got
close.
somewhere.
No, it's never close.
Yeah, she got out.
Yeah.
She struck out down the stretch.
Yeah.
Wow. I would like to see her come work out with Coach Carter one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
See if she can run that quick mile.
One thing she would ever say, the
She'll be
distance she
done.
had probably with
She'll
it.
be done
That
and we'll
quick-
still be in there.
That quick mile.
Right.
Hey, man, speaking of the Boston Marathon,
Prayers.
they did 50 years ago, Captain Switzer.
Mm-hmm.
She was about to win the Boston Marathon, and they kind of yanked her out, one of the officials, before she won and did her thing. 50 years later, she came and ran again. She was the first woman to cross the finish line back then. 50 years later, she's like 72 years old.
Wow.
And she came and ran the Boston Marathon today.
Wow. One of my goals is to run the Boston Marathon.
That's 26 miles.
Yeah.
26.2.
Yeah.
Point two. It's the point two that kills you.
You got to see that little
Yeah,
sticker everybody
I want one of the stickers for the back of my car.
I've never
26.2.
actually done it.
You think you can do it?
Oh, I think I can do it. I mean, I wouldn't be anywhere near.
I mean, nobody. We're not trying to win.
Yeah, no, win.
As Woody Clark, I don't like you right now.
Yeah.
So we're moving
I just
on.
need to finish. I think I could finish though. I think I could beat you for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
26
Is that a
miles
challenge?
long.
You got a year.
26.2.
A year from today.
You ready
A year from today in the marathon.
Yeah. I've seen
Yes.
you. I've seen you run the mile now.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep going.
That we're not counting that.
No, count. Okay, let's keep going. Kansas Jayhawks wingman Josh Jackson declares for the NBA draft and signs with the agent. He's projected to be a lottery pick in June.
Top 3.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody knows I think that these kids should stay in school at least 2 years.
Right.
But, after talking to my dad, I'm under the impression now that, hey, man, go get your money, man.
What did your daddy tell you?
Hey, man, boy, school ain't going nowhere. Boy, go get that money, boy.
Make sure like, we got to call.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, boy,
I wish you would have said
go
school.
get that money, man.
Hey,
That school ain't, that institution ain't going nowhere. Okay, yeah, man. So
This is true, but I kind of believe in getting the degree.
Well, Aaron Hernandez had one victory.
Right.
But he still ain't going nowhere. But
Nah,
he
he
had
ain't
one
going nowhere.
victory.
Yeah, yeah.
He was acquitted of double murder.
Yeah.
The 2012 double murder that they had accused him of. But he still had that 2013 sitting on him where he's going to be in jail without parole.
Well, you realize he now has the attorney that got Casey Anthony acquitted.
Yep.
So he's going to appeal that Odom
Oh, they
Roy,
going for everything.
first case. So I don't know. We'll see. I know that the two that he was acquitted for are Cape Verdean men, and the Cape Verdean community is very upset that he got off for that. We actually thought there were going to be some riots that night, but there weren't. I was in Boston that night.
Wow.
But
Wow.
a lot of people are like, well, he shouldn't feel so happy. He still has to do that other sentence, but you never know.
Let me ask this.
It's not what you did, it's what you can prove.
Since he got the case in, do you think there is a chance that they try to say, well, look, he got off on one that y'all said he was acquitted for? Are you absolutely sure that he did the other one in 2013? Could he get off? I mean, is there a chance?
There's always a chance because the judicial system, like I said, is not about what you did. It's about what can be proven. So there's always a chance. And a lot of people in New England don't think that he had kind of like the OJ case, like maybe he didn't actually do it. He was there.
He was there.
But, a lot of people aren't totally convinced that he was there. But I think it's funny as how gangster Bill Belichick is and was like, what, subpoena who? What's going to be the penalty? Because I ain't coming.
Yeah, Bill
He
said.
wasn't murdering anybody on the field, and ain't no more to say about that.
Be a Teflon.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
They were like, all right,
Yeah, well, okay then.
we're just going to the next one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got a quick before it makes it.
Yeah, man, the Houston Texans head coach Bill O'Brien absolutely loves quarterback prospect Patrick Mahomes of Texas Tech. So he kind of, he like, hey, I'm taking quarterback. He don't care what nobody else talking about. They traded Osweiler.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, hey.
And they don't really have nobody on them.
Whatever, man.
Hey.
Whatever.
Hey, man, about to take us a quick break.
They Romo plans didn't work out.
No, it didn't.
They did.
We'll be right back.
I'm Paul George of the Indiana Pacers. When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke. So I want you to learn to spot a stroke fast. F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, Time to call 911. I'm Paul George. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes?
How could he do this to you? And for Sheila, she has split ends.
B, console her?
Oh, sweetie, this is going to happen a lot. 4, maybe 5 more times before you get married.
C, take charge.
Got to get this all straightened out. Keep a little talking to, man to man, mano a mano. Hey, Steve. It's now a good time? No? Okay, no problem. Bye.
Or D, help her find a new boyfriend?
I know a great place to meet boys. The internet. Nice, single boys. Never mind. How about some ice cream?
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
And so a new American industry has been born.
Sensation Station Network.
You thought you hear me, man.
I hear you.
We going into the second hour. Broadcasting live on Sensation Station Network and rebroadcasting on WBLZSports.com, man. We into the Cricket Wireless Rundown. Real quick, man, the WNBA draft was held this Thursday. And Kelsey Plum of Washington was the first pick to the San Antonio Stars.
Shout out to the Atlanta Dream for having the crush in the building.
It was fun.
Yes.
We had a special correspondent, Cameron.
Shout out to Buddy who kept bringing those rolls by.
Definitely.
Yeah.
At the Western Peachtree.
Yeah.
Oh, man, just, what was freaked me out is that we were there Thursday and that thing happened that Friday.
What thing?
Where the kid passed away in that.
Oh, right.
Wasn't it in Friday or Saturday?
Upstairs at sundial.
Yeah, at the sundial.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That kid.
We were sitting, I was like, we were just
in the building.
And that's,
I said that.
I've never been to the sundown. I know that's one thing, but I was like, did he crawl out the window or something?
No, he just got jammed up in the thing, the rotating floor. Yeah. Prayers, man.
Prayers to the family, man.
Prayers.
Yeah.
Yes.
What you got, dog?
Man, the Carolina Panthers signed defensive tackle Kawan Short to a 5-year, $80 million deal to keep him from holding out coming to the 2017 season. He basically was like, hey, man, look, I don't get my paper, I'm not coming. So, hey.
Can't blame him for that.
Nah. Got to get your big defensive lineman in the mix. He jammed up that run pretty good.
How much, 42 guaranteed?
42 guaranteed, yes, sir.
That's the money right there. Get your money, man.
Get your money, dog.
Get your money. We don't
go buy that Bentley truck.
Speaking of the Atlanta Dream, man, they selected guard Brittany Sykes from Syracuse with their number 7 pick this week. Hey, man, this Wednesday we got a special guest going to be in the building. Head coach Michael Cooper.
I'm wearing my socks pulled all the way up, and I don't own no long socks, but I'm going to go find me some.
Michael Cooper be in the building.
Cooper.
Yeah, man, we're going to be here talking about the Dream. Got to talk about his little Laker days. His 5 rings. He was on every with the Magic show.
Nice.
He put Cooper on the rough people. Hey, you got Dr. Day, all right?
Yeah. He made that thing happen.
But, yeah, man, they also picked up with the Tennessee guard Jordan Reynolds with the 19th pick, and Duke forward Adira Cheatham with the 31st pick.
Yeah, and we will be at Atlanta Dream when they open up training camp.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see if I get the Fig 8 drill. Let's do it.
You know you're going to try.
I'm going to get in the drill, without a doubt.
They already going to tell Coop we're going to.
I'm going to pat the glass and everything. Let's go. Next story.
Make sure.
Hey, man, word on the street, the 49ers, Bears, and Jets all want to trade down on draft day. They're looking for takers, man, so clearly these guys don't want this high pick. They're not sure. They want to move back, get them some extra picks in this draft. Very interesting that these teams want to move down when they need to get the best player available.
Yeah, it's interesting, ain't it?
New story. I know who has the first overall round pick.
Who?
I mean, duh. That was for you to answer. That was rhetorical.
Oh, okay.
Who has the first? No, we do. Oh, come on. I gave you that alley-oop.
Y'all got the last one, man.
Airballed it.
Man.
Y'all just
keep going.
Keep doing y'all thing.
Sorry.
Hey, man, we talked about it early, man, but prayers out to the Thomas family. Isaiah Thomas lost his sister, China Thomas, in an accident on I-5 in Washington. She was 22 years old. It was a one-person accident. that you did. So we all prayers go to the family. Tough situation to be in as you're a player, but sometimes family, just got to keep going and do what he do, man.
As Maceo Hurd senior checks in. What's up, Pops?
Pops.
What up, though?
What up, Pops?
See, he said senior, didn't he? He said senior, didn't he?
I said, what up, Pops?
He said Maceo Hurd senior.
Yeah, he did. Say that.
Did I?
Yeah.
Where's
Okay.
Pops? How is he watching us? Is he on social media?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's social media. Man, what? He got a smartphone and everything now. Right. Here we go. James Harden drops 37, 9, and 7 to outdo Russell Westbrook, who scored 22, 7, and 11 in Game 1 as the Rockets blow out the Thunder 118-87.
Too much sauce.
Yeah. The beard was working yesterday.
The beard. Now, look, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. Watch yourself, beard.
The beard.
Watch yourself.
Beard's good luck.
Because he going to get something.
Watch yourself,
Quit
beard.
doing that stuff.
It's in my really. Watch
slow it down, bro.
Watch yourself.
Hey, man, they have figured out a date for the Super Bowl 53, which will be held in Atlanta, will be on February the 3rd, 2019.
Cowboys be going back to back.
That'll be the year for Atlanta to win, for real.
No, nobody's ever won it playing in their own stadium.
Well, we need to be at first.
Yeah. No. Dallas Cowboys back to back.
Oh, yeah.
Super Bowl 52 and 53.
He just feels good. Hey, man, when we come back, man, it's time to do some realists, man. We'll be right back.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com. Brought to you by GetSchooled and the Ad Council.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on that vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
You can file your own taxes. It's simple. Just click. If filing your own taxes is not for you, we've got you covered. Just click to reach a real CPA. Most advice is free, or you can hire a CPA if you're still convinced that tax preparation is just not for you. It's all right here on myowntaxreturn.com. That's myowntaxreturn.com.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer. I want to be a warm fleece on a cold day. I want to be a football stadium. I want to be a bike that races around the country. I want to be a bench on a forest trail. When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No. Sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kind of love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Y'all need anything else?
Sensation Station Network.
Hey, this is Kia McEwen with Ivory Chevrolet, hanging out with my boys Emmanuel and Maceo on The Crush on the wonderful Sensation Station Network. Yeah.
Really, mate? Really, Glaze? Really, Crush fans? This is the section of the show where we question the intelligence of our sports brethren. Yeah, man, we're about to jump into this really, man, where we throw out some some questionable things that's being done out there in the sports world. So, Tyisha, you ready to have fun with this one?
Of course, I'm always ready.
Make sure you want to start it off.
Sure. Really, James Harden. You bringing back the cooking dance?
Yeah.
Lil B put the tweet out today, say, be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Now, you remember what happened last time, James Harden? You say, ain't no Lil B curse. Hey, man, the base god curse is real, Lil, Beard.
You bringing back Lil B for no reason.
Just hit your shots. Let Lil B live somewhere, man. Let Lil B do his, his mixtapes and all that stuff, man. Please don't let him put the curse on you, man. Because I really want y'all to advance. I think the Rockets can do some damage in the West, man.
I
So
don't think anybody can touch Harden right now.
We'll see.
better start doing that cooking dance. Really, James Harden.
Hey, man, really to Cameron Jarrell Newton.
Come on, man. Come on.
You got a Floral Prince short set.
It's Versace.
It don't matter.
Versace.
When I bought
It doesn't make it okay.
Cool Breeze, I bet Black O. Seabone said he has been banned from College Park. He's now from Griffin, Georgia. Because you wore a Floral Prince short suit.
They went hard on Cam on social media, man. They went hard.
Black O has been fanned for a while for him to say, you know what? He's banned from College Park. He's from Griffin, Georgia now.
They went hard on Cam.
The hate is real.
Yeah.
They went hard on
Mason,
Cam.
what's your thoughts
I
on
love about this generation is that they aren't afraid to take risks. Even the ones that are comfortable in their masculinity.
He all up in Coachella.
I'm just saying.
Risk.
Listen, Coach, what year were you born? Don't make that face at me.
Risk.
That is a risk. We talking about it.
That's just a bad outfit. It's not
True.
a risk.
Yeah, but you sprinkle in social media.
Who wears
That's
short
the
sets
story.
in 2017 anyway?
Hey man, let's move on, man. Let's move on. It's a bad day for Red Oak. Bad day for College Park.
Go ahead.
Where we chop calls. Hey man, really Phil Jackson. So you don't want Melo. Porzingis, he jumped on the flight, a 50-hour flight. He'd rather do that than take exit interviews. You may just be the problem, Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, and Pippen, they not walking through the Madison Square Garden anymore.
No.
They're not walking through those doors, Phil. Phil, it may be you, Phil. How about, go back to Montana, roll up some of the sticky icky, and just live a good life, Phil.
I like Phil as a coach.
Phil reaching now. Like, Phil needs to sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
It's time for Phil. Really, Phil Jackson. Really.
So you think it was inappropriate what he said? Too far?
Yeah.
He puts too much his business in the street for me. For him to be a GM, president, whatever he is.
That's why I said he's good as a coach.
Yeah, he talks
doesn't
too
have
much.
the, what is it?
Yeah, he don't have that. Yeah, he don't have that.
He's senile now. That's the reason.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
I have the time.
Too much sticky icky.
Yeah.
The stickiest of the icky.
Really, Dwight Howard, you gonna let them beat up on Paul Millsap like that? Saturday, man. Where you at, Paul? Wait, Dwight, do something, man. They beat up on your man. The man said he felt like he was in a, MMA fight?
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said it wasn't a basketball game. That was an MMA fight out there.
That's what he said.
But we got a 6'11" guy right beside you. Well, he got back problems, though.
Okay.
COVID done told him. Anyway.
So while you on that, really, Coach Bud, you draw up a play for Mike Muscala late in the game?
Scala.
On top of our best guy, Millsap, he on the bench.
He look like he lost the fight.
So you can't draw up a play for nobody else, like not Schroeder, anybody else. Mike Muscala? Coach Bud, man, you really don't want to win this thing, man. You really don't want to win it, so. Yeah, man.
Really, Dwayne Wade, go ahead and just finger roll at this point. The dunks ain't there no more.
He just had on too many clothes, man.
The dunks ain't
I guarantee you, the next night they play, he will not have on all the stuff on his legs.
I mean, are you being serious when you say that you're joking?
He had on too many clothes.
He had on knee pads.
That weighs how much?
It's too much. Like, the old D-Wade would never had all this stuff on, man.
He like he on a football jersey.
When you 88 years old, too many clothes can affect your vertical.
Right, like, you want to be light as possible.
Right, but I don't think that was the determining factor of why he couldn't get those ups together.
He hit the rim hard.
Finger roll, baby. Finger roll.
Right. It's just as good. Basket to basket.
Wow. 2 points is 2 points, man.
Right.
What you got, man?
Man, really, Memphis Grizzlies. You guys go a quarter and some change in the second half and only scored 4 points. And then the highest paid player in the NBA, Mike Conley, he went 0 for 6 in the second half.
What about Gasol? How much does he get paid?
Of a playoff game.
You got 20 something.
Man, this dude make $30 million a year.
30 million.
Got one job.
You got one job, get buckets, and then I didn't know his. Mike Conley, please cut your hair, man.
Get a fade, bro.
Really?
Get a fade.
30 million, your hair shouldn't look like that, man. I'm
Right.
sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Bad.
Cause he came out of college. He's such a clean cut guy.
Yeah, 30 million.
He from Naptown.
He looked like Naptown.
Or Nappy Town.
Boy,
terrible.
Just get a brush. Goodness.
My last one go to Damian Lillard. I know you're trying to send a statement, Damian Lillard, but you're 5'11", 170. You ain't gonna dunk on them people like that, man. You gotta stop twice.
Dame Diddy is that deal.
He needs to shoot the free throw. And to pull up.
You
tried to dunk on Draymond twice.
Hey man, Steph said you better pick him up like soon as he cross half court because he in range.
He in range, but he better quit trying to dunk on those six. You know Uncle Draymond out there?
Hey man, Dame Diddy, he ain't studying that.
Okay, Uncle Draymond gonna bring it back.
He ain't studying that.
Uncle Draymond ain't got no muscle tone. He just strong for no reason. He just strong.
Natural.
He don't have no wraps on his hand, no wrap on his ankle. He just go play.
And you see, he ain't got all that stuff on his legs.
He got nothing on.
He just got his shorts, NBA issue socks, and whatever else. He ain't got no tights on and all that stuff.
He just come play.
Looking like Hercules from the clumps.
Right. We'll come back, man. It's Wild Out Corner time. Stay with us. It's The Crush.
Great leaders aren't born. They're made, and not just anywhere. They're made in special places by special qualified trainers in places like the Academy of Creative Coaching. The Academy of Creative Coaching is an international certification program with courses in health and wellness coaching, spiritual coaching, relationship coaching, executive coaching, life coaching, and cultural competency coaching. Courses are online, hybrid, or face-to-face. The Academy of Creative Coaching is empowering coaches to empower the world. Make a positive change in yourself and the world. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com.
Vince Lombardi once said that it's hard to be aggressive when you're confused. Some of us think that taking our lives to the next level, both personally and professionally, is a confusing and complicated process. Guess what? It's not, and I can prove it. My book, Truisms, will show you how living your life by rules that are so self-evident and obvious, you'll say, I knew that. This powerful yet short, detailed bestseller is on sale right now, under $10. Go to michaelmcfadden.com. That's michaelmcfadden.com and let Truisms help you to the next level.
Hello, everybody. It's Rodell Lewis, inviting you to join the Jen and Rodell in the ATL show on SSNATL.com as we simulcast with 247praiseradio.com Saturday starting at 8 a.m.
Oh, my God!
It's a taste of tradition where we play great gospel music, great artists, interviews, and a lot of fun.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So join Jen and Rodell in the ATL as we get our praise on.
Ready, baby? Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Let's go, man. I should have worn my tights, man.
Hit it with that 9 route, baby.
I should have worn my tights, man.
Hit it with that 9 route, baby. Hit it with that 9. Nah, man. Give me that post corner, baby. Give me that post corner. What you